We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. From the 21, here's second down and 8.
21-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not only going to catch the football, he's going to run away from you a little bit. And that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Smith catches left side. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Hurts. Goes right back to Smith again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
That's good for an Eagle.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
It's second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
In motion goes the tight end. Right back to Swift again on second down. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 61 yards. And the 49ers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Jake Moody now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They go play action with Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get this off to Swift. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play. Obviously, instead he hit a safety valve.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
Oh, Bananas Goddard, the tight end. And he's not quite going to get to the marker. It'll be a gain of 8 on 3rd and 10. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd and 3. Purdy looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. 3rd and 4, he did just enough, and I mean just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. To about the 23.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They go play action here. Purdy. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Now Hurts changing up the play. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll find his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
Now 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Here's 2nd and 10. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. There he goes left side. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 31-yard line. 84 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's 1st down on the other side of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, 31 yards. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
So here's Mooney back out there now to send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
The slot man in motion right. On first down, Hurts. He'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Final play of the half. Purdy sliding out of the pocket. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 1-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but he leaves him with 3rd and still needing to go.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott on for the extra point. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're at the 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little... And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Sidney Brown with it, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Swift. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Throwing is Hurts. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get neither.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 129 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. This one caught by Kittle. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers.
Boy, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Extra point try now for Moody. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Niners 21, Eagles 14. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Second and 9 at the 22-yard line.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll get this up to about the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Brought him down. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run here with Swift. Taking it right down Broadway. Now inside the 25. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners 5. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
First and goal at the
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. In motion right is Smith. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Swift is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll run with Swift. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied in the 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now a give right side McCaffrey. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Brandon, a big level of music. How about what you just saw there? That's what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Now 2nd and 4. They get this to Smith on the jet sweep. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play looming on 3rd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Touchdown, Eagles. Devontae Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT. They will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Purdy to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And this is desperation time now in the final minute. You're just throwing something up there, hoping you can get a call. Maybe find a way to get someone free. But no dice there. That one's incomplete.
Throwing, Purdy. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now San Francisco will call their second timeout as they stop with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
To throw is Purdy. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Hurts down to one knee, and that should just about do it. That was an excellent come from behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come from behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
You know, what's up? Can you hear me? No. Oh, wait. Never mind. Okay. I was about to say. No, we just had a comeback win against this dude playing with the 49ers. So it's crazy. I've been beating nothing but 49ers users. I got 3 wins in a row. Niners, and then the Texans. Oh yeah, everybody been playing with San Francisco, and I've been beating them. That dude, he didn't have no bag for real. This nigga just like the inside run. And I forgot that I have this scheme that is absolutely diabolical against the inside run. So he's sitting here running the whole time. I was like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, no, I started doing that shit. He'll run, couldn't get shit. Run, couldn't get shit. Then he would go to another formation, and that was an immediate tell that he wasn't going to run the ball. Like, this nigga had no bet. He had 2 formations. That was it. But this nigga was spamming the inside run for the longest time. Couldn't nobody stop it. Until I remembered. I'm like, oh, yeah. I got the weapon to stop that. You know, he was out of there. Like, this nigga was so confident in the inside run. I'm up 28-21. This nigga is on the 12-yard line. And you want to know what he does on first down? Run. Not just any run. An I formation run. You got no wide receivers on the field. And you all the way at the 12-yard line. And you're trying to run the ball, my guy? After I've been shutting that shit down? Are you dumb? Yeah, nah, he didn't have no bag. So... And he ain't no Madden player. We had to stop him. We had to shut him down. Oh, here we go. We got somebody else. I dare him to try that. He got the Chiefs this time though. You know, Madden, they be blazing got the Chiefs.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. That is caught. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Smith will come in motion right. Hurts. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Now Hurts going to move him around. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. Touchdown! Devontae Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
We got the pick, then we got the score. Another pick, I want some more.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan. Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And he gets this one just shy of 40 to mark him down at the 39. loss there for the Kansas City first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Mahomes going to throw. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch on that one for Kelce, and it's a first down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive. Come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Running left to give to Pacheco. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score Eagles 7, Chiefs.
Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down 2 to 18, and a first down. Toss right side to Pacheco. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Second down and 3. Mahomes now to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. Well, the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Okay, so this dude just likes to spam run. Okay. So I'm not getting out of my defense. I'm not getting out of it no more. That's your one and only inside zone spam. It's not happening again. I promise.
That's what their fullbacks for, right? That's why you use it. Let him pay for it.
Promise you that.
He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
So only even at 7 now as they kick it away. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
But that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
And the slot man goes in motion left. First down, and they go with Swift again. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Second down, here's Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Eagles.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. 47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Hurts completing this one quickly. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Line of scrimmage, again, the 4-yard line. Second and goal. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on for it now.
That's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big-time read, big-time play.
They go play action with Hurts. Out to his left. And that's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown. Julio Jones from 4 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Next to score, Eagles 14, Chiefs 7. Chase Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's given his target. That's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First down there, but the clock continues to move. They go play action. Now Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Now here's Mahomes. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
I like what they tried to do there, tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. On play action, it's Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? It'd be cool to do it here in football, partner.
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
the line. This Philly offense set to go. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced. Either throw it or run it and try and win this ball game.
It's caught. Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown. Jack Stoll. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Oh, now how about this return? And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is taken in at the 5. A big play there for KC. 55 yards.
Hey, partner, I don't mean to wax Bill soccer, but when chaos is going on all around him, there's no one in the NFL who can keep it together and make something happen quite like Patrick Mahomes. Another huge throw, another huge gain.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield, and almost felt like he wanted to pull.
Touchdown! Patrick Mahomes finding Mecole Hardman. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So a strong drive here to lead off this third quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive, because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Well, it's only a one-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen. Steal possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Hurts throw there, taken in by Smith. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. Sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
Now 2nd and 6 at the Chiefs 20-yard line.
Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Hurts with a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Eagles! Olamide Zaccheaus, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. But that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these 2 offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, When you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They run out of the gun with Swift, and he's got it down to the 28. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
I'm beating this dude right now, 35-21. And I just picked him off. So,
down at 7.
I'm up right now, and I'm just chewing clock. Oh!
They'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 28 yards.
I just made this dude rage quit. Bro, I didn't even juke. I was just wiggling the sticks. Nah, bro. Is my shit streaming? Cause you gotta go watch that shit. You gotta go watch that shit. It says it's live right now. Yeah, no. I'm finna send you this shit right now. I'm up right now, and I'm just chewing clock. Oh.
Jalen Hurts, 28 yards.
I just made this dude rage quit. No, what was his ranking? Bro, I didn't even juke. I was just wiggling the stick. Online head to head. Alright. Compare stats. This dude was in the top 312,000. He's garbage. He's garbage. But we're on a 5-game win streak. We beat this dude 41-21. He had the Chiefs. Alright. Let me preheat the oven. I think it's to 375, 425. Well, my shit would have came out raw. Yeah, let me go get these dogs. This nigga didn't even finish the ball. God damn it, I left this shit out here. That ain't good for business. Let's put this back in here. And then go get these damn dogs. So now they're out here crying like a motherfucker. Hold on real quick. Remy. No, let me send you this clip right now. I'm finna send it right now. I ain't even sent it. No, it's legit. Trust me. I pulled out the wiggle sticks on this man. Might as well call him. Nah, it just came through. You gotta go watch the clip. You probably finna laugh. You probably finna laugh at this clip, I'm not gonna lie. Nah. No, I gotta make that shit. Hit that nigga with that. Miss. Miss. Oh, let me see. Miss. We beat the brakes off of that nigga. And we in the top 37K now. Let's go. It's only gonna get harder from here.